please tell me what you guys were doing last week. What did you do? Can you remind me? Or tell me. Izzy, what did you do last week?
We don't do writing.
You didn't do writing? What did you do writing? When last did you do it? When was it? A long time ago. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what did you do the last time you left?
I write book.
You wrote?
I wrote a book.
You wrote a book. What book?
Writing book.
Writing a book. What kind of book that you were writing?
I writing.
You were writing?
I write English.
Oh, you wrote on the book. Oh, okay, I get you. Okay. Here is what I need you guys to understand when you write. The first thing that you do, you brainstorm. Say it with me, brainstorm.
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 What is to brainstorm? Is to think. Say it with me, think.
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 So before you write, you must think of the things that you want to write about. Okay? 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 Yes, 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 yes. You cannot write Emily. Why are you touching her? Why? Why, Emily? You brainstorm and you think. When you brainstorm, it means that you are thinking about what you are going to write about. Then the next one, you outline. You outline. What is to outline? You are breaking down what you have thought about. Okay? You are breaking it down into pieces. And then, after outlining, you draft. Draft. We usually call this a first draft. First draft. You see that? You see that? Okay, let's say it together. Brainstorm.
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 Outline.
Outline.
First draft.
First draft.
Then now you have your final draft. Right there. Final draft can also be called a report. Here's what you do. Here you think about what you want to write about. Maybe you want to write about animals. Say animals.
Animals.
Then now here, you tell us what are you going to write about. Maybe you want to write about wild animals. Say wild
Wild
animals.
animals.
Right there, wild animals. What are you going to be writing about wild animals? You will be maybe writing about the wildlife. Say it with me. Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Then you talk about the lions. You talk about the elephant. You talk about what? Many other giraffe and many other animals. You see that? Remember, brainstorm. You think. Think about what you want to write about. Then you come up with a topic, animals. Outline. What exactly am I going to write about the animals? Right? Animals. Life, lion, and many others. Maybe you can say inhabitant. or where they stay. Inhabitant means where they stay. Where they stay. You see that? So that's you outlining what you will be talking about. You see that? Then now, the first draft. What do you do on the first draft? On the first draft, now you are combining all the points that you have from your outline here. That is why on the first draft, you are going to say first, second, third, maybe you can say, use words like in addition, and then you can use words like finally. Finally. Here's how you do it. First, you talk about the wild animals. Wild animals are animals that lives either, where do they stay? In the forest, where do they stay? In the zoo, where do they stay? That's quick. That's right first. Second, wildlife needs this kind of a place to stay. Third, the wildlife consists of lion, elephants, and many other animals that you can count in. In addition, you talk about where they stay. Finally, you conclude everything about your points. Okay? Then now, going to the final draft. Final draft, instead of using first, second, third, this and that and that, here, you tell the story. You tell the story. How do you tell the story? You take everything that is here, you make it to be a nice story for everyone to read. You get that? When do you start? You brainstorm. 2, outline. 3,
First
first draft. And then final draft. You are done. Basically, that's what we'll be doing. Okay? You start there, go there, you go there, and then boom. Out. Okay? Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do that then. Today we are going to do Unit 9. Unit 9, right? Yes? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Please don't forget this, okay? Don't forget. Emily, don't forget this, okay? Izzy, don't forget this, okay? Good. I'll ask you next week about this. I will. So don't forget. Okay? Good. All right. So today we shall go to the books and talk about this. What do you see? What can you see? What can you see this side? You can raise up your hand. A bar. What do you see? A bar. What do you see? Huh? Do you still know how to dance? Amber, do you still know how to dance? Emma used to dance. Emma, do you still know how to dance? You don't know anymore. Do you know how to dance? Emma used to dance, Izzy, remember? She can still dance? Yes? You still know how to dance? You still know?
不要说
what do you see here? Number. What can you see? Yes, is it?
Unicorn.
A what?
Unicorn.
What is that?
Unicorn.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. What else do you see? Emily, what do you see? All right. The main objective of this particular unit, one, it is to see to it that we write a story. Remember, we write a story. Two, the key points to talk about are fairy tale, beginnings, relative close, who, and a reported speech. A reported speech. Okay. Then going down there, we will introduce characters. What are characters in a story? What are characters in a story? Characters are the people who make up the story. Maybe it's a Cinderella story. Cinderella becomes a character. Maybe it's a teacher story. Talking about teachers or a school story. Obviously there you're going to have students and teachers and parents. Students, teachers, and parents are characters in a story. Okay? Okay? Okay, good. Then we also need to tell about the problem. Each and every story must have a problem. And if it's not a problem, it's a situation. And the main character experiencing, or it's the main character experiencing a certain calamity or doing something in the story. Then the last one is you tell if the problem was solved or how the main character changed in the end. So that's how a story is made up, or that's what we will be doing today. All right. So on page 71, we have something to do there that is very interesting. Okay. And that something is to number the pictures in order to make a story. Number the pictures in order to make the story. Obviously, picture number 1, we already have it. Can we read together? Rudolph
Who had a
glowing red nose was born in Santa's village. Okay, that's number 1. Which one is number 2?
the other reindeer.
Yes, the other reindeers made fun of him because of his nose. That's number 2. Then number 3. One Christmas Eve, it was hard to see because it was dark and foggy. Very good. Number 4.
Santa asked
Rudolph to light the way with his nose. Very good. 5. Rudolph's red nose helped Santa deliver all the presents. Very good. And the last one?
Everyone cheered
For Rudolph and his red nose. Okay. Very good. You guys are very good. Because you are very good, let's clap hands for yourselves. How do you clap hands? Clap hands for yourselves. Clap hands for yourselves. Clap hands for yourselves. No, we clap like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Remember that? Okay, let's do it. 1. One more time. One more time. One more time. Faster. Faster. Good job. All right. Now, what are they saying next? We are supposed to do what? Write the full story using the sentences above. Okay? Let's write the story. Make sure that you follow the sentences together. What's the first one? Rudolph.
Who had a rolling red nose was born.
Okay, let's write it together. Rudolph. Okay. 2. Do you have space? You can use your ruler to add the space, okay? Use a ruler to add space if you don't. Let me try and squeeze it so that it goes. Okay, good. Not that to be 4 and 5. Okay, you can say. Space, use a ruler and add lines. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the next one. Page 72. Page 72, read the writing model and answer the questions. But before we do that, this is how you present your story. Remember, this is a story and you must create a paragraph like this, okay? Your story must be created like this. Use a paragraph. This is a paragraph, okay? Good. Right, then let's move. We shall read the story on page 72, okay? Let's read together. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young woman named Cinderella. She lived with her evil stepmother and stepsisters, who treated her like a man. One day, the prince, who wanted to get married, invited all the young ladies to a ball. Cinderella's fairy godmother gave her a dress and carriage for the ball. But she told Cinderella to return home before midnight. Cinderella went to the ball, and when the prince saw her, he fell in love. When Cinderella left at midnight, she accidentally left one of her glass slippers behind. The next day, the prince used the glass slipper to find Cinderella. The two married and lived happily ever after. Okay. Emily, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Okay. Alright, let's move. Now, as we already mentioned on the other side, that each and every story must have a character or must have characters. You still remember that? You still remember that? Yes. So now let us look at the questions and answer them. Who is the main character of the story?
Cinderella.
Okay, very good. So you're gonna write in full and say the main character in the story is who? Cinderella. Cinderella. Stop. Two. Who are the other characters?
Prince and Fairy Godmother.
Okay. What are the other characters?
Stepmother.
Evil stepmother. The evil. Okay. Wait a moment. We need to answer in full. So you must say they are the evil stepmother or stepsisters. Stepsisters, fairy mother, fairy god mother, fairy godmother, and the prince. And the prince. Those are the other characters. The evil stepmother and stepsisters who treated her like a maid, and the fairy godmother and the prince. All right. Then now, number 3. Number 3. What happened at the ball? What happened at the ball? Easy. What happened at the ball? What happened at the ball? What happened to the ball? What happened to the ball? Spark. Where's Spark? Spark. What happened to the ball? Amber, what happened at the poem? Tribes.
The prince saw her. The prince saw her.
The prince saw her. Good. The prince fell in love with her. The prince fell in love with her. The prince fell in love with her. Okay, the prince fell in love with her. Why is the class sleeper important in the story? Why is it important? Why is the class sleeper important? It is important because the prince used it to find her. Used it to find, okay. It is, remember to write it is important because the prince used it to find her. Prince used it to find her. Used it to find her. Okay. I think okay, we'll continue next time. It's fine. Sir, are you finished? Okay, let's check it. Next to her, you can say, put in bracket and say Cinderella. Okay? Cinderella. Say, put it in bracket next to a card. And say, sing the red dot, like that. Okay. How many children? Are you okay? big.
Oh, it's a jet. You're the agent jet.
Yeah. Very. Oh yeah, very. Are you okay? Rex. Hi Rex. Did you see Chim Chim there? You see Chim Chim? Is Chim Chim still your friend? Is still your friend? So empty today. It was no space. So Chim Chim is still your friend. Okay. Chim Chim. Rex says you still have his friend. Are you? Are you Rex's friend? Okay, it's good. Chim Chim. Hi, Izzy. How are you? That's good. You've grown so big, hey? You eat a lot of milk. You drink a lot of milk. What do you do? Huh? You watch TV and eat what? What do you eat? Lots of food. Oh yeah. I can tell. It's a lot of food. Welcome. ใส่หมดใส่ใส่ใส่ใส่ Your first grown pig. Oh, you say that. You okay? It's good. It's good to see you guys. It's really grown. Say that. It's Bugs to your friend. Oh, okay. That's good. All right. Chim Chim. You still okay? All right. Good job. Oh. Nice one. Good girl. Good job. Chim Chim and Sai Sai and Rexy. And Sparky. Sparky. Okay, you guys have been very good. Clap hands for yourselves. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Good job. Goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye.
拿来厕所去，其他人2000字会拿出来。
那手画卡，那手画卡。
请问一下，没有带的，我是要无偿一直借吗？他没有收，他帮你赶快。 我还没改到底了吧？其他人都有改到吗？
有。哇，你这么……
那没办法。哎，我请问一下，你们这一本书是要收过来，还是你们放自己那里？
收过去啊！我才不要。
太重了，太重了。后面那个桌子吧，每一排的最后一个帮我收过来。
小本的嘞，小本的。
小本的哦，啊，小本的会写吗？
小本的加里面的。
啊，加进去啊，可以。
加进去。
我要收全部抽中文。
收到那个军镜，
中文你已经知道什么？
哎，李金哲，我之前看那个电视啊，然后是男生扮女装，然后他的名字叫金靖。
林哲。
每一排自己放好哎。
林哲是不是靠过去泰国啊？都没跟我。是靠过去泰国。
听不到了。摸了。
你是靠过去泰国。
好玩吗？
凶吗？也挺棒的。
小，听
说这一本归还哦，回去记得写跟订正。
密码。可以吗？